Hello everyone, Delicatsu, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. In the last episode, we actually managed to catch Rotom, the Plasma Pokemon. We actually did manage to get the secret key to be able to transfer Rotom to the different forms actually, but unfortunately we wasn't able to transfer him back to any of the other forms, so he is stuck on the lawnmower form. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know that this episode is gonna be a long episode because we will be making our way over to the Battle Island. Ow. We are here in Eternal City. Do not know why every single time I want to fly, I always go to my party actually, but we're gonna go and hit fly. We're gonna be flying up to Snow Point City. Guess if you guys do remember that back in a few episodes ago actually. Let me actually check through my notebook actually when we was to meet Barry. Actually, it was actually back on episode 37, and we are literally on episode 52. That is insane to think about. We actually had managed to catch a good amount of legendaries. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know, Rotom, it's not a legendary, but we will have one more legendary that we will have to catch whenever we get into Battle Island, but we're gonna have like a special episode for that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys know that. Yeah, we can actually finally meet Barry here at the port. Or I guess not. I guess we had to go talk to the seller here. What is it? Do you want to sail to the battle zone? Yes, I do. Aye then, let's set sail. I think we are supposed to meet Barry at Battle Island. I want to try to see if we can actually do a little bit of a different change, to be honest, to get to like the different points in the Battle Island, then having to take the long way round, if you guys know what I mean. Hey Barry! Oh hey Dillikins! What took you so long? Look, I got some legendaries actually I caught. I managed to get the Wiki Trios, I managed to get the Legendary Beasts, I managed to get the Latios and Latios, the Yondu, I managed to get Ho-Oh, Cal-Olga, Groudon, Rayquaza, Mewtwo, Celia, Regigigas. I'm actually had to look at the list here. Giratina, Arceus, and also Rotom, but we are finally here. I'll be finding you 100 million Pokédollars. I don't have that type of money, Barry. Listen up, I'm going to become the greatest trainer ever. That's why I'm here to toughen up myself and my Pokemon. I think this guy's name's, Bark? If I remembered, we're gonna be helping with him up in Spark Mountain, the volcano area of the island actually. Sorry, I couldn't help overhearing that. But the greatest trainer ever, that's going to be very tough because you're talking about me. Well, you are standing next to the Pokemon Sinnoh Region's champion actually. Just gonna go ahead and let you know. To prove it, I'm going to the volcano right now. You look puzzled. You really don't know anything, do you? Alright, I tell you. This is the battle zone, okay? It is far and is a volcano. And deep inside that volcano, there's supposed to be a treasure. So what's the big deal? If I found the treasure first, that makes me the greatest trainer ever. Then that's what I do, Dillikins. And you too, stranger. That treasure is mine. But before that, I'm going to the battle tower. See ya. That guy just can't stay put, can he? Anyways. Oh, okay, so yes, his name is, Bug. Yes. Howdy, I'm Bug. And if that punk thinks he can beat me, he's got another thing coming. So do you know that Zipply Dinky Trainer? Yes, he is my neighbor and also my rival and friend. You should chase after the guy and tell him to not underestimate the volcano. Oh, but you know what? You better save up at the battle tower first. I don't like your chances of getting to the volcano otherwise. Be seeing you. Alright, so we are here at the battle zone. We do have some berries here. We got 2 pommic berries. We may actually gonna try to see if we can actually load the link of the video, because I know back in Platinum this video, or kind of like similar to this episode actually, was about close to 2 hours long. But we're just gonna see on that, to be honest. No matter, there are battle trainers that I will have to fight from the resort area to the survival area throughout the volcano area. So we may actually have to work on that too. We do got a Pokemon Center here. No matter, my Pokemon doesn't really need any heals. I'm just gonna jump in it right quick. The battle park's ahead with Trainer Train. Weird. Welcome to the battle park. It's your first time, isn't it? Please, step this way. It sounds like a fancy entrance, actually, like it was in Platinum. Since this is your first visit, you need to give a point card. Point card can use only in the battle park. There you go. Okay, so we got the point card. I do know that we actually do get points from collecting like some of the facilities battles actually, but we're gonna be doing like the Battle Frontier facilities on a later date. It's actually gonna be after this episode actually. I do know that the battle points, you can be able to like get some items actually that can help you out and with your Pokemon. I'm the one that asks you if you need any information on the facilities here in the battle park. For information on the battle rules, use the battle park. Please ask a receptionist across from me. Good luck. Thank you, receptionist chick. Oh, change service corners, a corrupting of fabulous prices. This is literally not the Battle Frontier. It changes service corner. Interesting. Yeah, battle points. Yeah, you get like you can be able to get like certain things for doing so many battles actually. This is way different. Oh, hey dude. What the? Oops, sorry about that. I was in a rush. Oh, wait a second, ain't you? You Dillikins from Treeleaf. Yes, who are you? Well, it brings back memories. So if you're here, you can't be far behind. This'll be fun, see you. I think, well, there's Barry. What the? Oh hey, Dillikins, you came to the battle tower too, huh? I decided to see how the measures up before going to Spark Mountain. But that guy you were just talking to? Nah, it's alright. I got here on my own power. I won't take long before I see him. See you, Dillikins. I'm going to toughen up here. So this is the battle tower. Gather all your graders. So there's no battle frontier in there. Huh. Yeah, this is way different. There's a hidden item here. Get a razor bank. I don't know if I'm just flabbergasted or what, because I was looking to see how the Battlefront 2 actually looks like in this game, and it's literally just the battle tower. Okay. That kind of changed a lot. Actually. I don't know if that's actually the same as why a lot of people did not like this game, or what? Because this game did get a lot of hate. I don't know why it's because of that, or because I'm pretty sure in the OG Platinum Diamond there was Battle Frontier. That is weird. Alright, round 230. Okay, I do know that beyond this point that we had to have the national decks. But like we already get the national decks like a few episodes ago actually. So we can just have access to the other zones of the Battle Island actually. Got some berries here. We got 2 grappa berries. Gonna go ahead and pick them up. 2 grappa berries. Go ahead and pick them. 2 capsa berries. Some of these berries are new, to be honest. And 2 capsule berries. Okay. I'm actually kind of a little curious if the resort area is going to be the same in the Vela, the Vela actually. It's just Google to swim across the water. We got a double battle here we can do. Are your Pokemon growing? Somewhat. Check out my demonic form. Victory is amused. Yes, we actually get Pokemon battles back. Shimon, Sarah, and Sam. We're gonna bring out Arceus and Giratina. Damn, what a team against Chinchu and a Mediki. Okay, I'm a little bit disappointed that Arceus does not have Judgment at the moment. I'm pretty sure I can be able to get it. But let's use Hyper Beam on Mitsuki. And let's use Subtle Force on Chinchu. Yeah, that's gonna be a one-shot 100%. But Arceus is like level 80. My Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Got Saddle Force. Giratina is gonna get vanished. Chichiku is gonna use Aqua Wing. We got a Mitini from a Spella. Giratina is gonna use Saddle Force. And there goes Chinchu. Chinchu is fainted, but Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Mitini is gonna use Air Slash on Arceus. Sim's gonna bring out a Lantern. we can use Hyper Beam on Lantern, and let's use Aura Spear on Mitsuki. No matter, yes, it's not effective, but I'm pretty sure we can one-shot it. Yeah, Lantern is just gonna get fainted, gonna get one-shotted. Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. And I love this background with the sunset, actually. There was a spear from Giratina. Okay. Yeah, I actually thought it was gonna do more damage on that on Minty, but it definitely did not. Let's use Shadow Force. Arceus must recharge. Giratina's gonna vanish. Minty's gonna use Arrow Slash, and Giratina's avoided the attack. Healing Wisp and Recover. 2 healing moves. Really interesting choices, Arceus. Really interesting choices. But we're gonna use Hyper Beam on Mintini. And Mintini is fainted. My Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Torterra is gonna level up to level 80. Thank you, Sabella and Sam, for the battle. Maybe they too grown up. Oh, that's how it is. But thank you for the 2,060 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. Now we actually do get Pokemon battles back. Let's go ahead and actually swap the hid item Emlet coin over to Arceus. We got a little island here. If we can capture some Pokemon, we do got a hidden item here. Let's go ahead and use Launch Smash on this little boulder here. See what this hidden item is. Ooh, it is a well candy. I do get 2, a matter of fact, because I actually managed to get one. I actually managed to get one from mining in the Grand Underground. It was just a random pickup, but I'm gonna use both of these well candies on Arceus. Alright, Arceus is level up to level 82. I'm just curious if you can be able to learn Judgment by just leveling him up a little bit. Unfortunately, he does not. I'm a little bit disappointed that he does not have Judgment. We got a Golduck. Bring out Arceus. We're just gonna one. That's what we're gonna do. We got a Swimmerdude here. Hello, Swimmerdude. A trader riding a Pokemon? I like that. We're gonna battle. No matter this available is not really mine. Well, Elcon. Swimmergian. Did not realize how many Pokemon you had. You got a Seal. Gonna bring out Arceus. You have 2, okay. I feel like Arceus has more like a tanky type build set here. I'm a little disappointed. Seal's actually avoided the attack on Hyper Beam. Really? Okay. Let's use Future Sight. Alright, Arceus is going to force out the future. Seal's going to use Dive. We got one more power point on Hyper Beam here. He was Arceus could be able to hit it. Yep, he definitely will. Beautiful. Seal has been fainted. And Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. We're gonna get a Starmie, and we're gonna swap out. Let's use Dialga. Glenn's gonna send out Starmie. Alright, Dialga, let's use War of Time. Alright, Starmie has been fainted. My Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. And thank you, Glenn, for that battle. Awesome. You're a real wild child. But thank you for the 2,040 Pokédollars. That doesn't really do a whole bunch of boosts up on the money, I'm pretty sure of it. We got a Chick here. People keep coming to us for battles. I really don't know why, Teehee. I just want the Pokédollars, that's all. Juna, I think you had 2 Pokemon. I'm pretty sure that you do. You got a Love Disc. Whenever we get off this little pond here, we had to move some of Arceus's movesets around because I won't be able to do anything with Healing Wiz or Recover. For sure. Because that's just gonna heal. That definitely did not heal. Okay, that was weird. Oh, he sacrificed himself to heal up another Pokemon. Ah, that's what that is. Okay. Good to know. Good to know what that move does. We're gonna use Saddle Force here. Love this is gonna use Bind, but it miss. Good team is gonna use Saddle Force. It's gonna one-shot Love Disc. And Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Junior got a Lapras. We're gonna keep Giratina in the mix. Let's use Aura Spear. Giratina is gonna use Aura Spear. It was super effective. Could have been a one-shot. Lapras is gonna use Confuse Ray. That's gonna confuse Giratina. Let's use a... Do I actually have any of those berries? Pizza berries. No. Berries for confusion. Did I actually use them all? I guess I did. Okay. Let's actually swap out Giratina then. Because I actually thought I did have a berry to cure confusion, but I guess not. I'm just gonna use Ice Sword. Countless Arrow Spear could have one-shotted. That should have happened, but we use Power Jump. Yeah, that's gonna faint Lapras down. I know you could do it, Dialga. Lapras is fainted. My Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Thank you, Jonah, for that battle. Okay, we lost. But thank you for the 2,160 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. We got another swimmer here. We got a tentacle. We're gonna run from this tentacle actually. Yes. I don't know if I was muted or not. But we do got a swimmer here. Check out my physical that the rough sea sculpture. This awesome body. I don't even know if my mic was muted or not. Shimmercut. We got a Quadrot. It's not our first time seeing a Quadrot. Reason why I say that is because I actually managed to encounter a good amount of them down in the Grand Underground when we was farming for those mystery swords for the legendaries up in Reminisce Park. But we're gonna use Arrow Spear, and that's gonna one-shot Quadrot. And my Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Thank you, Swimmercut, for that battle. Muscles I have plenty of, but let's not talk about strength. But thank you for the 1,060 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. The damn log was being my way then. Route 229, and resort area should be right down here. Yes, it is. Gonna go ahead and hit up the Pokemon Center right quick. Because Arceus literally just killed himself with Killing Wiz, actually. I actually did not know that actually was a thing, but I do want to look through my TMs right quick and see what we could do for Arceus. Arceus can learn Fly, same as Giratina. Yeah, let's go ahead and swap out some moves on Arceus. Yeah, let's go ahead and the user faints and returns the Pokemon taking its place and have its HP restored and status connections cured. Okay, so that's basically what it is. Okay, we're gonna get rid of Healing Wish. That's for sure. Definitely do not need that. Yeah, Arceus can basically learn every single move, basically, because he is basically, well, he can't learn Dragon Gleam or Fling or Focus Punch. I think you got to have the plate so he can be able to learn some of these moves. I'm pretty sure of it. We just had to let Arceus learn some new moves, to be honest. We get some berries here. We got 2 Gripper berries. Let's go ahead and pick them. 2 lump berries. Give me Ace Trainer. Got 2 Qualat berries. And also we got 2 Lipper berries. Right. This is weird. There is no Vela. The Rainbow Syndicate members only. I do remember this. I do apologize. This is a exclusive advancement, open only to a secret few. You might consider it a special stage for the cream of the crop. If you wish to enter, I suggest you to start by collecting lots of ribbons. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me know that I can't enter the Ribbon Syndicate. Normally the Vela is right in here, but yeah, they just a random dude's house. Oh, I need to be happy if my TV. What more could I want? I learned so much just sitting here, and I'm amused knowledge. I'm ensured I learned all about the Poketech outs called it the Marking Map. That says that the Marking Map can track Pokemon that travels around from place to place. That is true. I never met by troubling Pokemon myself, but I heard about them. Yeah, because normally there is a Vela, you can be able to purchase a lot of furniture here back in Platinum, and it's not even here. Interesting. Really, really interesting. We got more berries up here. Got 2 Qualat berries. 2 more Qualat berry trees. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest. Got 2 grappa berries. I'm not really disappointed because no matter the Vela was gonna be a lot of farming for Poké Dollars to be able to buy out the furniture. But that is actually a really interesting take that they decided to do here in Brilliant Diamond. So now adding the Battle Frontier and also the Vela and the Resort. Because I do remember that is a lot of grinding for Poké Dollars. Well, I use cheats to buy out the furniture back in Platinum, but still. Got a Rosala here. I'm yet again flabbergasted. We got a Weeping Bell. We can't even move out of this little spot with these wild Pokemon, actually. No matter we are I'm not really catching. We are encountering Pokemon that I haven't seen yet. And I'm pretty sure this is probably the same Weeping Bell that we literally just countered just like a few feet ago. But we're gonna run away from the Weeping Bell, actually. We do got a hidden item right behind this tree here. We got a bottle of protein. We may need to go and use a repel, to be honest. That's what we may need to do. Oh, y'all. There we are. Got 13. There is a trainer here, hiding behind the tree here. I work to protect beautiful nature environments. My Pokemon are my constant companions while I work. Hello, Pokemon Ranger Don. You got 2 Pokemon. You got a Spinner. Okay, so that is a little weird that there is literally no Vela. Actually, Hyper Beam's gonna fail. We're gonna use Hyper Beam again and see what we can do. Yeah, that's gonna one-side spinner. And Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Isan got a Kinkling. We actually gonna swap out Arceus to Dialga. Kinkling. Alright, Dialga. Let's use Power Gem. Okay, got a color change. Color is gonna use Saddle Claw. Let's use Power Gem again, Dialga. Alright. Pilgrim is fainted. My Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Thank you, Desan, for that battle. Oh my gosh, my poor Pokemon. But thank you for the 7,040 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. Now, I feel like these battles is not even worth it anymore. Because we don't have the Vela. And that's why I was actually wanting to get the Emerald Coin, because of the Vela, actually. That actually sucks. We got an Ace Trainer here. When I meet... Kind of got them flip-flopped, actually. That's when battle starts. Ace Trainer Sandra, you only got one Pokemon. We got a Grenbull. I'm gonna bring out Arceus. Grenbull got Intimidate, that is gonna affect Arceus' attack. Let's use Fly. Grenbull's wanted to use Play Rough, but Grenbull avoided the attack on Fly. Don't really know what move that was, but okay. He's gonna use Fly again. See what the Fly can be able to hit. Oh, that was Outrage, I'm pretty sure of it. Grenbull is confused. Yeah, Arceus is gonna fly. Grenbull is confused. Grenbull's gonna use Payback. Let's use Hyper Beam. And nice, it's gonna hit. It was a beautiful hit. Grenbull is fainted. Venusaur has some Ether and Elixir to boost up Hyper Beam actually for Arceus. My Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Thank you, Sandra, for that battle. You won't let me win. But thank you for the 7,296 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. Let me actually check on that. I'm pretty sure that I do. I'm pretty sure actually they are in the medicine. Yeah, we got a max elixir. We can use them on Arceus. Ether. Let's use it on Hyper Beam. Oh, it won't be effective. Okay. So 5 is the highest. Good to know. What about Santa Claus? It won't have any effect. Okay, so good to know. That's actually really good to know. To be honest. Oh, we got some tall ass grass here. Oh yeah, I forgot about the sandstorm up from Wild 228 here. Can't see what the shit though. Get an Ace Trainer here. Yeah, that means we are close to Spark Mountain actually. What sort of moves have you taught? That tells me how good you are. I believe if I remember that this is a puzzle area. We got Ace Trainer Megan. We got a Delcatty. I'll bring out Arceus. Sandstorm is raging. Let's use Fly. Arceus flew up high. Delcatty, you're gonna use Double Edge, but the attack miss. Arceus is gonna get buffered by the Sandstorm, same as Delcatty. Arceus is gonna use Fly. That is gonna one-shot Delcatty. Delcatty is fainted. Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Arceus is gonna get buffered by the Sandstorm, making it got a Yanma. We can actually bring out Infernape here. Megan's gonna bring out Yanma. Gonna use Flamethrower. That is definitely gonna be a beautiful one shot. I know you could do it in Fortnite. Yanma is fainted. My Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Thank you, Megan, for that battle. Ouch. But thank you for the 7,040 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. Yes, we got a little semi slope there. We got a double battle here. With some Pokemon Rangers? Are you getting worn out from all of the running you've done? Not really. People in nature, Pokemon, Omni is external. Got two Pokemon Rangers. Kristen and Kaya. Gonna bring out a Chaplik and a Execute. Gonna bring out a Giratina and Arceus. Alright, so they both got two Pokemon each. Let's use Hyper Beam on Chapinch. We can use Saddle Force on Execute. Sorry for that little pause there. My niece wanted to come say hi then, so I do apologize about that. Alright, Pokemon is going to gain up some experience. Alright, Giratina is going to use Saddle Force. Giratina is going to vanish. Execute is going to use Giga Drain on Arceus. Arceus is going to get buffered by the Sandstorm. And Giratina. And Execute. Ooh, okay, we got a Vubava. Vubava. Oh yeah, Shadow Force. It's gonna one-shot Execute down. Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Vubava is gonna use Earth Power on Arceus. Arceus is going to get buffed by Sandstorm, same as Giratina. And also, okay, got a Usling. As I thought that Volabots was going to get buffed by the Sandstorm, but I guess not. Let's use Hyper Beam on Usling. Let's use Aura Spear on Volaba. Hyper Beam on Usling. That is gonna be a beautiful one-shot. Usling has been fainted. Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Giratina just level up to level 71. We got Air Spear here. Just by a pinch. Well, I was gonna use Earth Power on Arceus. Arceus is gonna get buffed by the Sandstorm, as same as Giratina. Let's use Saddle Claw. Arceus must recharge. Giratina is gonna use Dragon Claw there and faints. Vubava. Vubava is fainted. My Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Thank you, Kristen. And I didn't manage to catch the other Pokemon Ranger's name. You're not tired at all? You A-okay. But thank you for the 14,592 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. Okay. I have a feeling that they may actually make this a little bit more easier to go through than like it originally was. Got a house here. Repels. Oh yeah, I forgot I actually had the repels. You Chris, for Paul has brought you here. Very well. Let me reward you passing with some absolute stunning moves. They are the ultimate moves. Shall I teach them to your Pokemon? Yes. Which Pokemon should I teach a move? Okay, we can do Torterra, Infernape, Apollyon. None of the legendaries. Okay, let's do Apollyon. You should teach Hyper Cannon to your Apollyon. Yes. Which move shall I forget? Let's get rid of Hyper Pump. Okay, so we're gonna get some new moves on Apollyon, Infernape, and Torterra. So we got Hyper Cannon for Apollyon. See what we get with Infernape. We get Blast Bond. Okay, let's get rid of Fail Blitz. Think that'd be fair. We got Blast Bond. And let's check out what Torterra's move will be. Frenzy Plant. Okay. Let's get rid of... It is a 90% accuracy, 150 power. Let's get rid of Razor Leaf. I haven't really been using Razor Leaf since we got Leap Storm. I think that'd be fair, to be honest. Frenzy Plant. Okay, so that's literally all of the Pokemon that he can be able to teach moves to. Okay. We do have a hidden item here behind this Rock Smash boulder. See what this item is. It is a Sid Cell. Pretty sure we can probably sell that. We got an Ace Trainer here. Please don't hold anything back. Ace Trainer Ariana. You got 3 Pokemon. You got a Pokémon. Gonna bring out Arceus here. I do believe whenever I was grabbing that Sword Shield, I saw a Ninja Kid coming in. Because I saw the little hump in the sand. So I'm pretty sure we got a Ninja Boy or a Ninja Kid coming in. Epipon is going to use Legility. Epipon is going to get buffed by the Sandstorm, same as Arceus. Epipon is going to use Double Hit, but Arceus avoided the attack because he's literally up in the air. We're going to use Fly, that's going to one-shot Epipon. It's a critical hit. Epipon is fainted. The Pokemon is going to gain some experience. Ariana got a Rapidash. Let's actually swap out to Apollyon. Let's actually use Apollyon's new move, Hyper Cannon. See what that does. Ariana's gonna send out Rapidash. Yeah, let's use Hyper Cannon. One shot KO, it was super effective. I know you could do it. Apollyon Rapidash is fainted. And Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Ooh, Apollyon just a pinch to level up. Ariana got a Chansey. Let's keep Apollyon in the mix. Apollyon must recharge. Chansey is gonna use Charm. That is going to affect Apollyon's attack. That's going to harshly drop it. Chansey is going to get buffed by the Sandstorm. Let's use Hyper Cannon again. If it can hit. It definitely will hit. It was close. Salt Boil. I think that's going to heal Chansey. Chansey can be a little tanky. Yeah. Soft heal. Sub-Cell's gonna heal Chansey up. Since it's gonna use Cavolt, I literally did nothing to a Porygon. It literally only did a damage. 1 damage. Alright, let's use Solve. Really? Damn, Chansey's actually holding on, and Porygon's gonna avoid the attack of Cavolt to that. Chansey's gonna get buffered by the Sandstorm, but let's use L-Ace. Because Chansey's only holding on to their life right now with only like a pinch of health. But L-Ace will feint Chansey. And Chansey is fainted. My Pokemon is gonna level up. And Porygon just level up to level 77. And also Dialga is gonna level up to level 79. Thank you, Aniana, for that battle. But thank you for the 6,912 Pokédollars. Or 6,912 Pokédollars. There, we got a Ninja Kid here. Oh, there's a black belt. My quest for power brought me here. It was beneath the desert sand that I toughened my body and soul. Accept my challenge, Hoya. I think we actually get the gate here. I do see a gate coming in. Black belt Davian. I think you got 3 Pokemon. You're starting out with Mankey. Gonna bring out Arceus here. Let's use Hyper Beam. That is definitely gonna be one-sided. Mankey is fainted. And Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. We got a Micro Hit 2. We're gonna swap out to Dialga here. Let's use Warp Time. Yep, that will one hit. Make a hit turn is fainted. My Pokemon is going to gain some experience. Davian's got a Polyama. Yeah, let's actually keep Dialga in the mix. Literally the evolved form of Metahead actually. Polyama is going to use Heavy Slam. It's not really affected to Dialga. Polyama is going to get buffed by the Sandstorm. Let's do Water Time again. Dialga. Polyama is going to use Endure. But we're going to use Water Time, and that will... Oof. Well, the buffalo is gonna faint Yalamama. Yeah, the Endure is actually gonna make Yanahama actually endure that more time there. But if he didn't manage to hit Endure, it could have been one-sided. But thank you for the buff for the hit and basically fainted Yanahama there. But Infonate is gonna level up to level 80. But thank you, Black Belt Devin, for that battle. My spirit is broken. But thank you for that 3,080 Pokédollars. Okay. Got an Ace Trainer here. Have you any knowledge of levels for the stats of Pokemon? Well, I do. I need to go check on the map and see if Spark Mountains has its own area now. Because I do know that this little area in Spark Mountain is connected. If they actually change it up, actually, and be kind of a little interesting. Now, they has been changing up a good amount of the stuff here in Battle Island, actually. And I mean, a lot. Golduck's gonna get buffed by the Sandstorm. We're gonna use War Up Time. Now that definitely will be one-sided. Golduck is fainted. Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Zay got a Sandslash, which actually swap out to a Porygon here. Zay's gonna bring out Sandslash. And we are gonna use Soft to Sandslash. Stretch that. And that will one-side Sandslash. My Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Thank you, Jose, for that battle. I like how you attack, but thank you for the 7,040 Pokédollars. Yeah, this actually is off. Because normally Spark Mountain will be like right in here and the OGs, like back in Diamond and Platinum. It was like right in this area because to get into Spark Mountain was a little bit beyond this gate here. Interesting. Now it actually is really interesting. Mount 226. Mount 227. Or maybe I'm wrong and they actually had it own area. Okay, we definitely will need to use the Spark on the bicycle here so we can be able to jump over the swamp. There we go. Got an Ace Trainer here. I got the urge to battle with you. I hope you're willing to lurch. Ace Trainer Soul, you only got one Pokemon. It is a Taurus. Gonna bring out Arceus. We do need to heal Arceus, actually. Taurus got a Intimidate that is going to affect Arceus' attack. Let's use Hyper Beam. Nice, that is a beautiful one-shot. And Pokemon is going to gain some experience. And thank you, Soul, for that lovely battle. I shouldn't have paid attention to my urge, but thank you for the 7,040 Pokédollars. Yeah, we need to heal Arceus, actually. Likely we only got 5 max potions left. Let's go ahead and heal Arceus there. So we definitely will have to use the bike here. We got a Pokemon trainer here. It is a Pokemon Ranger. Either's Wake and Berry. If you guys don't see that on the top left of the screen, we're going strong together in nature. And in the Quit Jungle, we make everywhere you go our playground. And Pokemon Ranger Felisa, you get a Licky Tongue. I didn't manage to glance how many Pokemon you actually got. You got 2. I'm assuming you had 2. Let's use Fly. Fly, Arceus, Fly. Licky Tongue's gonna use Stomp, but Arceus is gonna avoid the attack. Arceus is gonna use Fly. That should have been a one-shot, but Lickitun's gonna use Power Whip. Let's use Fly again. Lickitun's gonna Fly again. And that will faint Lickitung. Lickitung is fainted. Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Totara is gonna level up to level 81. Felicia get a Bagaroth. Let's actually swap out Arceus with bring out Giratina. Alright, Giratina, let's do Shadow Force. Giratina is gonna be Fanus. It doesn't invent Follow Growth, of course. Got Encore. Alright, so we can use Shadow Force. Let's do Aura Spear. Oh, he only can be. Really? Okay, we need to swap that out. Yeah, we need to swap out. Let's swap out to Dialga. That actually is a bummer, actually. He literally used Encore, and I won't be able to do anything to him. That's... oof. Alright, let's use War Time. Vigoroth is fainted. That will one-shot Venomorph also. My Pokemon is going to gain some experience. Thank you, Felicia, Pokemon Ranger, for the battle. You're fantastically tough, ain't you? But thank you for the 7,296 Pokédollars. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can lose the bike now. Because we are close to some ledges. Hey, there's Crystal Lake and Berry. Oh! If it isn't Dillikins, it's been a while. You're going so tough that you're training out here now? I'm just passing through, actually. Everyone keeps getting tougher and tougher. And I'm doing that, they develop closer bonds with their Pokemon. For someone born overseas, this tough dude doesn't have an accent or anything. Dillikins, there's a volcano ahead of us called Spark Mountain. That blowhard bug dude is on his way there as well. I'm going to find the volcano treasure before that guy does. If I could do that, a 21 win streak at the Battle Tower would be possible. I did heard that I'm pretty sure you gotta have like a 99 win streak to get like the head lead guy at the Battle Tower to get like the special token or like the stamp for the Battle Tower. That's actually a little bit crazy what they did, to be honest. Only the Battle Tower, nothing else, no Battle Frontier. That is crazy to me. You serious? You going to Spark Mountain? I'm just passing through, but I will definitely be making my way to Spark Mountain later, Crystal Lake. Even the wild Pokemon there are very, very tough. Well, you are talking to the Pokemon Center Region Champion, Crystal Lake. If your Pokemon ain't very trained, they'll have a miserable time. Then again, that kind of challenge is a exciting percent, but no matter what, you better be fully prepared. I got to get ready for another tournament. Farewell. It's good to see Crystal Lake here. Got a house here. Now we got a bed. Hello, old woman. Oh dear, your Pokemon feeling tired. You should rest up. Yes, good idea. Rest up here. Oh, thank you. I actually had a feeling that it was gonna be killings, actually. Oh, you look tired. You still need rest, are you? You should rest up again. Please, go idea. Rest up here. Well, thank you for actually healing my Pokemon, actually. I do appreciate that. Okay. We definitely will have to use our bike again because we had to use a bike to get across these pillars here. Hello, Buck. Yo, if it isn't Dillikins, don't tell me you're going to Spark Mountain too. Well, I'm kind of a little bit passing through right now, Buck. You're pretty wimpy for so you're going to be okay. Wow, you actually got some clues of saying that, don't you, Buck? Huh. Why am I asking you that? I don't like I care. Anyways, I don't remember he being this cocky. I really don't. If we run into each other on Spark Mountain, the race is on to see who gets the Mega Stone first. He's just gonna run off. Okay. Yeah, this is the area I do remember. We got a black belt here. I have it medicated under a waterfall to temper my spirits. Allow me to demonstrate its strength. Meditate under a waterfall. I don't see any waterfalls near here, Black Belt Griffin. Got a Cantoon. Gonna bring out Arceus. We can use Fly, it is super effective. You do got 2 Pokemon. Kukim is gonna use Lit Seed, also Sucker Punch, but the attack failed. Well, Arceus avoided the attack. Yeah, Fly is gonna one-star Cantoon there. Cantoon is fainted, my Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Griffin got a Machamp. We essentially swap out Arceus and use Infernape. I do want to know what or learn what Blastbond does. Griffin's gonna send out Machamp. Let's use Blastbond. Yep, okay. Interesting. That will be one-sided too. Machamp is fainted. My Pokemon just gonna gain some experience. But thank you, Griffin, for that battle. A chewed sniff. But thank you for the 3,192 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. Well, thank you for the repairs. It's actually making this a little bit more easy to go through, to be honest. It's some having to encounter wild Pokemon, actually. We got the Ether. Definitely need to use another max repair. Spark Mountain Eruption Zone. Okay. Cool. So this is like the direct way to the entrance. So we definitely will have to climb up these climb rocks here to continue on. We got a Dragon Tamer here. With my Pokemon and I must want victory. Dragon Tamer Damien, you only got 1 Pokemon. That is a Gyarados. Gonna bring out Arceus. Gyarados is gonna have Intimidate, that's gonna to affect Arceus' attack stat. Let's use Hyper Beam. This should one-star it. It definitely will. Gyarados is fainted. My Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Thank you, Dragon Tamer Damien, for that actually pretty interesting battle then. Oh, my Gyarados. Don't think Gyarados is a dragon type. Might die. I had to go check on that. But thank you for the 4,800 Poké Dollars. I do appreciate it. Let me check on that. Because I'm pretty sure he's not. I may be wrong. He is in Gen 1. Did I actually pass him? No. He's like, yeah. He's not Dragon Blood. Just because he probably does no dragon moves, he's not even a dragon type. He is literally water flying. I actually had to go check on that. Alright, let's climb on down. There's actually a hidden item at this direction, so let's go ahead and get this hidden item here. Got a life orb. Okay. Really interesting item that is. About 227. Let's actually use the bike to go across this beam here. Ah, we got a Ace Trainer. The world is huge and there are so many different Pokemon. What kind of Pokemon are you with you? Please, I want to have a look. I actually have some legendaries with me. Ace Trainer, there is a hidden item to the left. Ace Trainer, Michaela, you got a Meowth. Gonna bring out Arceus. Let's use Hyper Beam. Meowth is gonna use Flint. It's critical hit. Gonna use Hyper Beam. Meowth is gonna avoid the attack. Okay. Try Hyper Beam again. Hyper Beam is gonna hit this time. That will one-shot Meowth. Meowth is fainted. My Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Michaela got a Hypno. We're gonna swap out Arceus with Torterra. And bring out Torterra here. Now becomes Hypno. Let's use Crunch. And I'm just gonna one-shot Hypno there. It was super effective. I know you could do it, Torterra. Torterra landed a critical hit. Hypno is fainted. And Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Michaela gonna bring out a Poison. We're gonna keep Torterra in the mix because I do want to try out Frenzy Plant. See what Frenzy Plant will do. And Poison here. Interesting. And Poison is fainted. And Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. But thank you, Michaela, for that battle. Wow, there really are Pokemon that's wonderful. But thank you for the 7,168 Poké Dollars. I do appreciate it. Okay, we actually need to lose the bicycle right quick. We get this bottle of zinc. Yeah, so basically it just takes me to a loop. So let's take the beam back. We can go ahead and use Rock Climb down these walks there. And lose the bicycle. We got a piece of charcoal here. Oh, it's just a little area. There's actually no zone to go to. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Go across the beam. And jump over. Did I miss? Did I miss a spot somewhere? Or do I actually have to go through Spark Mountain's entrance to continue on? I think I have to go through here to continue on. No. I think I know where we need. I think I know where I need to go now. I remember now. I remember. I just remembered. There was a fork in the route. I forgot about that. We can actually go down here and jump over the ledges here. Yes, we had to go through the water here to continue on with the battle island. Okay, that's actually good to know. We got a house here. Let's go check what it is. I think this is the heart scale house, if I remembered. Hi, konnichiwa. Glad to meet you. Guten Tag, I am Mr. In this language, person, I will be called the craftsman. Something like that. Nichipas. Comprendo. Stuff. I smell you. I smell something about you. There is no question. You are a lover of Pokemon just like me. This is a Wonder Bar. So, here is what I will do. I will power up your Pokedex so you can read the description of Pokemon in other languages. It's a diesel, but it won't work for all Pokemon. However, only the Pokemon of regions that I, the Mr. have visited. Now, may I see your Pokedex? So I changed this setting here, full with this here, and done. This Pokedex already been updated. Wonderbar. You got technology ahead of its time, and that's bravo. Be sure to read a lot of the Pokedex entries from other countries. Okay, that's actually kind of a little bit of a cool little interaction, to be honest. And sorry for some of the butchers of some of that language, to be honest, what he was saying actually. We got a swimmer chick here. I want to be with my water Pokemon, that's why I swim. Yeah, so basically we'll be making our way over to the survivor area now. We got a Barbaro. Gonna bring Arceus out. Let's use Hyper Beam. That is gonna be one-sided build. Bell is fainted. And Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Got an Ashmel. Gonna keep Arceus in the mix. Ashmel is gonna use Play Rough. Let's use Hyper Beam again. And that will one-side Ashmel. Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Lydia got a Silo. Just gonna swap out Arceus to the Aga. I accidentally hit build our spirit then. But my Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Glub glub, I'm going down. But thank you for the 2,080 Poké Dollars. I accidentally hit Elspira then. Right when I unmuted actually. Or unmuted or hello bookkeeper. Unpaused actually from the cut down. My Pokemon grew up in the arms of Mother Nature. They're tough. Bookkeeper Geneva, we gotta go back. We're gonna bring out Arceus. Yeah, definitely will have to swap out Arceus with someone else. Let's use Infernape. Gobat's gonna use Meatlook. Infernape can no longer escape. Let's use Blast Ball. One of the new moves that is gonna one-side Gobat. Gobat is fainted. Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Genova is gonna bring out a Zatu. Gonna keep Infernape in the mix. Infernape must be charged. We're gonna next news gonna use Nightshade. Let's use Flamethrower. That will one-shot next to. And that is gonna faint, and also my Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. But thank you, Genova, for that battle. How could you be tougher than Mother Nature? But thank you for the 4,560 Poké Dollars. We do get a Dragon Tamer here. How do you do? I am a Dragon Tamer. Would say we compel our Pokemons by means of a battle. My nose is starting to be itchy. Dragon Tamer Stanley, you got 2 Pokemon. Got a Seadra. I need to swap out Arceus, to be honest. But we're gonna use Fly anyway. You do got 2 Pokemon. Seadra is gonna use Hyper Pump, but Arceus is gonna avoid the attack. Seadra is gonna avoid the attack. Seadra is gonna use Dragon Post. Let's use Fly again. Arceus is gonna fly up high. Caesar's gonna get pumped. Arceus is gonna use Fly. Could have one-shotted, but alright. Dragon Post from Seadra. Let's use Fly one more time on that Panther Hair that Seadra currently got. Caesar's gonna use Hyper Pump, but Arceus avoid the attack because he's up in the air. That will faint Seadra. The Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Arceus is gonna level up to level 83. And also Infernape is gonna level up to level 81. Stanley got a Geodos, which actually swap out Arceus with Dialga. And here comes Geodos. Geodos has Intimidate that is going to affect Dialga's attack stat. Let's do War of Time. Geodos is going to avoid the attack. We got Dragon Dance. I swear that Gyarados is not a dragon tamer. You like the second one that has a Gyarados. Let's use War of Time again. Gyarados gonna avoid the attack. Okay. Gyarados gonna use Flash. It's not really effective. Okay, let's use Power Gem instead. War of Time is not hitting twice. Oh, that will one-shot Gyarados. It was super effective. And Gyarados is fainted. Pokemon gonna gain some experience. But thank you, Stanley, for that battle. Oops. How very silly of me. But thank you for the 4,480 Pokédollars or 4,480 Pokédollars. Just depends the way that I want to say it, to be honest. I'm pretty sure we should be getting close or being low on max repels, actually. Got a lagging tail there. I'm gonna rock climb down. Can be able to rock climb down to get that hidden item. It is a bottle of Carbos. And we're gonna swap out gears here. Let's use a Pokémon. I think that's what it's gonna do. Going back up. When I'm thinking, actually, at the moment, whenever we get to the survival zone, we may just gonna fly back over to the battle zone and just gonna call it. Be a little bit more quicker, if you guys know what I mean. My partner and I have come this far. Let me show you how much it's grown. We can actually go up those rock climb rocks to get a hidden item. Ace Trainer Gallum. You got a Starberry. We're gonna bring out a Porygon. Let's use Hyper Cannon. Hydro Cannon coming through. That will one-shot Starberry. Starberry is fainted. That is gonna gain my Pokemon some experience. A Porygon and Giratina is literally a pinch for leveling up. But thank you, Gum, for that battle. I need to grow more. But thank you for the 3,584 Pokédollars. Let's go ahead and get this hidden item up here. No, it's actually not hidden item. It is berries. My bad. There are 2 Crablat berries. That means the Crablat berries on the opposite side of the patch here. Let's go ahead and grab them also. And what are these middle ones? 2 Podneck berries. Let's go ahead and grab these. Yeah, we can definitely make a whole lot of puffins with these type of berries, to be honest. Let's walk, climb down. Let's climb down. That means I'm pretty sure survival. Yep, survival areas like here. Okay. Not bad, chat. Not bad at all. That means I'm actually gonna go ahead and heal my Pokemon up. We could just go south from here, actually. And make our way down to the battle zone. But what I'm actually gonna do is we're gonna swap Arceus back over to the lead. And we actually just gonna fly out back to the fighting area. Now we actually have discovered every single pinch of, not really every single pinch, but every area of the Battle Island. That is what we're gonna do. And that means I'm actually gonna go ahead and end this episode here. A little bit more faster pace than what we did back in Platinum, if you guys know what I mean, because no matter going through what is that route? Route 225 here. We could have done it. I'm just gonna make the episode a little bit more quicker, actually, because no matter this episode back in Platinum that was somewhat similar to this was about 2 hours long. We already at the hour and 30-minute mark, so gonna try to make it a little bit more shorter than what it was. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and end this episode here. I'm surprised that we don't have the Battle Frontier, but we do have the Battle Tower. That's what we're gonna be doing in the next episode. And also we don't have the Team Galactic event and Spark Mountain, so we can be able to go find the Mega Stone to be able to encounter Heatran. That actually condemns the series a little bit more lesser episodes than what I actually thought they was gonna be, but it is what it is, chat. But either way, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you guys are liking the series so far, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, also ding down the bell. You get notified every single time that I do upload a video. If you have not watched any of the past Brilliant Diamond videos, the playlist is down in the description, also with all of my social media. I see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.